stay on my jacket now. We stay. Bloody, it's awkward. It's a pain in the arse. It's very frustrating, this microphone.
Greetings, ladles and jelly spoons. Right, okay, so today we're off to a specific CEX because they happen to have two games that I've been looking for. One of the games is going to be the focus of, I think it's October's 20th anniversary retro roundup. The other game is a game I've actually been after for a while and haven't been able to find it either out in the wild or at a reasonable price on eBay, which is why I'm sort of going to go to this CEX and see what condition it is in. I also do need to just double check on Tinternet to see if they've actually got them. Stock, okay, yep, one's still in stock. Second one. Okay, so they're both in stock as of 10:30 this morning. Ladles and jelly spoons. So the place we're heading to is Hinckley CEX. Now, those of you that don't know or haven't quite worked it out yet, I live in Nottinghamshire, so it's about an hour's drive from here.
Oh my! Is that? Well, I'm in sunny Hinckley. Oh, hang on, am I meant to be going this way? Hang on, I need to just double check the map. Also, cheeky church. Fun fact, if you can't find work in a theatre, and you're a theatre technician, and then you cannot find work in a theatre, look at big, like, amphitheatre style churches, places of worship, because they usually use exactly the same type of kit and tech that they use in big theatres. Okay, one game picked up, the other game didn't have a manual, so I left it. However, I have checked the CEX app. There is another copy of the same game available in the Coventry store. I'm only 30 minutes away from Coventry. They can resist tuberculosis for years. Oh, you bugger! Okay, so we're on the outskirts of Coventry. I've got about a half an hour walk. So I've been to Morrison's, picked up a bottle of Lucozade because it's hot out. Enjoy this stroll into Coventry. Pray to God that the copy of the game I'm looking for has a manual. I also know there's some other places, there are other CEXs near here that have a copy in stock. It's just out that book, Keith. Oh, for God's sake. Success. There we are. We have the game in question. Oh my God. Apparently it's not actually that good a game. I remember it got horrific reviews, which is why it's maintained its price. I was actually quite surprised the lady in CEX actually took the label off for me, so that was nice of her. I shall now return home and examine further the spoils of war, or the spoils of a long trip to Coventry on a random Friday. Cheers. Excellent. So I left the house this morning at 10:30. It's now just after 5 o'clock. It's not bad for a full day. I've done a trip today. I think I got back about 4:30, realised I hadn't eaten all day and thought best have some food and a change of clothes, because I'm not gonna lie, it's 30 degrees out there. I was sweaty. If I look a little bit moist. Moving on. German players could find weapons from counter... Let us discuss the elephant in the room. Where the hell have I been for the last 3-4-ish months? I'll be honest, I ummed and ahed a lot about whether I was sort of going to go into where I've been
And I came to the conclusion that actually I'm not going to go into a great deal of detail about it, because I want this channel to be somewhere pleasant, safe and fun, that people come and just enjoy basking in, you know, my hobby of retro video game collecting and playing with other fellow retro video game and just, well, actually I guess video game people in general. What you didn't subscribe for is me trauma dumping on you every month in these vlogs, so let's just not. TLDR is that realistically 2025 has been a bit of a shit year for me personally. Nothing major, nothing horrific, nothing life-threatening. It's just been a very, very hard year. I'm hoping this is the start of regular videos back here on YouTube, regular posting back up on Instagram and a little bit of TikTok. But yeah, I'm hoping that normal service will resume from this point.
Through Psychonauts, make sure you hit the old like button and share this video with your physically gifted friends. Psychically, not physically gifted.
So today's little trip out was absolutely fantastic for a random, what are we on? Friday? Yeah, I thought, you know what, I'm going to go out because there are two games at Hinckley CEX that I have had my eye on for a while. One of them is going to be the subject of this October's 20th anniversary retrospective review, so I won't actually be showing you what that game is because I like to keep the 20th anniversary retrospective reviews a bit of a surprise.
The Onimusha walkthrough that I printed off way back in like the mid 2000s comes in clutch again as a prop.
Back to Death by Degrees. This copy of Death by Degrees came from the Coventry CEX. So I was in Hinckley, as you've seen in the video. I realised that the Hinckley one wasn't going to cut it. The disc was actually in really, really good condition. That's the really annoying thing. The disc was in really nice condition, but no manual. I have basically discovered that whilst back in the day when I just used to casually collect and play video games, manuals didn't necessarily matter to me. Since I'm having to hold my hands up and admit I am a video game collector, manuals do unfortunately now matter to me. Back to Death by Degrees. So looking on the CEX app, I saw that there was one in the Rugby CEX and one in the Coventry CEX. Now from Hinckley, Coventry was only about 30 minutes away. In for a penny, in for a pound. I'm in that part of the country, I might as well go. So I drove down to Coventry, ended up on the outskirts of Coventry, spent a good long time on the shop floor in looking through the entirety of the PlayStation 2 section because they didn't seem to have anything behind the glass that was PlayStation 2 or older. Could not find it. So I thought, well, I'll ask since I'm here. Woman behind the counter sort of had a little rummage around, found it, obviously knew that I would want to have a look at the disc, immediately opened it up to that. And so straight away I said, look, just FYI, if it doesn't have the if it doesn't have the manual, unfortunately I'm not interested. So she went. Now for some reason it weirdly came with two of these. I'm not going to be able to do this accurately. Sorry. And then looked at me and went, oh, I'm really sorry, it doesn't have the manual. And I went, no, turn that over. She went, oh, it's the manual. I don't know why someone would put it in that way. It's really odd. Maybe someone thought it was Tekken 5, I don't know. And so there we have it. The search for Death by Degrees is now complete. And I'm sure a lot of people are probably going to tell me in the comments down below, it's not that good a game. But wait, there's more. Recently, I was in Grantham. I'm not there very often. And I thought I'll just have a nip into their CX and see what they have to offer. I picked up two games. Magic the Gathering Battlegrounds. For those of you that do not know, this is basically a one-on-one fighter, but it's Magic the Gathering. And also in Grantham CX I picked up Metal Slug 3. Now this is probably one of my gaming sins. I have never played a Metal Slug game. I might have played one in an arcade years and years ago, but I've never sat down and played one properly. So they are my most recent pickups. Please do let me know what you think. Have you played any of them? Let me know in the comment section down below. But we're like, why can't I say the word 90? Death by degrees.
December 5th, 1945. Weather conditions fair.
Is this Metal Gear?
Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Oh, this is prime PlayStation 2 unskippable cutscene. This is.
Williams. I'm Alan from MI6.
Of course, Alan.
This mission is a joint operation between the CIA and MI6.
Again, you cannot skip this. Of course, a fight sequence in a bikini. That's going to be the training tutorial. Ah, love it. Okay, so now this is the main thing that everyone complains about this game. Okay, so attack. Okay. Death by Degrees definitely works. That's absolutely fantastic. I will definitely be putting some time into it over the summer. That control system is definitely going to be an issue. It doesn't feel natural at all. I'll let you know how I get on in future vlogs with this game because I'm interested to play it. Psychic abilities. Okay, next up, Metal Slug 3. Out of the 3 Xbox games that I've got to check, this is the one that I feel has or is the most likely, should I say, to work on the Series X. Okay, Metal Slug 3, going in. Haha, this game is for fullest of okay, it's not. Alright then. So we're going to go and check it on an Xbox 360 first. I'm going mad, I've got phantom mic syndrome. Okay, Metal Slug. I'm going to assume it isn't going to work because it doesn't have access to Xbox Live anymore. Oh my god, it actually worked. The original is not supported for Xbox 360. If this game may be available from... Okay. Right, so I feel like it would have worked originally. Okay, from that I'm taking it the Metal Slug 3. It clearly used to be playable on the Xbox 360, but since Xbox Live is now no longer a thing, it's quite clearly not playable on the Xbox 360, which is a shame. I am going to check Magic the Gathering Battlegrounds just to see. I think it's going to be exactly the same story. I think it's going to be the same story across all 3 of them. Let's find out. Okay, Magic the Gathering Battlegrounds. Plug you in, see what it does. Oh my god, Magic the Gathering Battlegrounds actually works. I am genuinely amazed. Well then. 1 damage. You've picked up Mana Shard. Mana Shard's replenishable mana. Okay. How many of these things am I meant to be killing? Run and hit. There we go. Mia Vidello, the mental minx with the head. Okay, genuinely really surprised that one worked straight off the bat as well. I can see myself probably like playing it one evening, like one Sunday evening, having like a bit of a bash around with it. It feels like it's quite in depth. It's definitely trying to teach you the basics of Magic the Gathering, the card game, through the medium of a one-on-one fighter. Yeah, surprised that worked off the top of it. Okay, so the next one to try out is the secret game. Let's put Magic the Gathering. Genuinely so shocked that one worked. So shocked. Okay. the secret game. Will this one work? Black screen. If you can't tell from the expression on my face, it is working. I'm genuinely amazed that Metal Slug is the one that didn't work. The loading screen for the secret game says it says loading may take some time. It wasn't lying when it said this might take some time. It is still loading. It's still loading in. Now I don't want to give any more away as to what the game is going to be, so we're going to cut it there. But if you can get it from this intro, I'm massively impressed.
Here's in the book 1,001 video games you must play before. I haven't got a copy of Edge magazine. Oh shit, sorry. Okay, here we go. First time I've ever played a Metal Slug game. Options. Go bog standard arcade.
Mission 1, start.
Okay. Quite Contra-like in a lot of ways. Could start World War III. Reuters reported export controls. It's a very difficult sentence.
There we have it, Metal Slug 3. My first time properly playing a Metal Slug game. I really enjoyed that. That is definitely going to be a staple Sunday evening retro session game.
Always use a folks sources.
Of the 3/4 games, which was my favourite, without doubt, Metal Slug 3. I absolutely loved it. Genuinely, really enjoyed it. I will be playing that again later today.
And conspiracy. Also, love the fact I've started recording. Literally, the first thing that's happened, the camera's turned around and gone, low battery.
Second is probably the secret game. I'm definitely looking forward to sticking a bit of time into that for the retrospective review. Then, easily, Death by Degrees. I think that may end up being a summer game, but it probably won't be a summer game that I finish. It'll probably be one that I put a bit of time into because the control system, yeah. And then finally, Magic the Gathering Battlegrounds. I will try and play it again at some point and put a bit of time into it so I can get like a proper sort of feel for it. But this is unfortunately the one that's coming in last.
Well, think of it like this. Think of it like this. The auto cue's buggered.
Okay, there we have it, ladles and jelly spoons. I think we're going to draw this vlog to a close. If you've enjoyed this vlog, please do give us the old thumbs up. If you've played any of the games that I have bought and tried out, please do let me know in the comment section down below and tell me what you thought of them. If this is the first Kohigh Mathy video that you are seeing, maybe go and check out some of the other videos on the channel, because this isn't really a vlog channel. But if you are a return customer to the channel and you are not subscribed to Kohigh Mathy's YouTube channel, please do fix that. Hit the old subscribe button. And if you've found yourself here purely by accident and you've sat through the entirety of this video but YouTube isn't really your bag, please do go and check out my other social media platforms. Links in the description down below. But that's all for this month's vlog. Good to be back, ladles and jelly spoons. See you soon. Okay, let's try again. Let's go with Eri. Let's give it a go. Okay.
Mission 1.
Let's see if we can get past mission 1, shall we? Woo. Come on! Go on, get in there, lad, get in there. Yeah. I'm gonna die! Oh, thank God. Oh. Well, yes.
Mission complete.
I am definitely not as good as I used to be at these type of games.
Mission